Hey. I was thinking, and so I wanted to come on here and share my thoughts with you. If you saw my previous video, then you know that I was Juneteenthing last week. I was out in these streets on Juneteenth, enjoying the holiday and just seeing what was going on in the city. While I was out, I ran into two people who told me they had bought my book for someone who was going through cancer. Two people I didn't know. And I was so appreciative. In that moment, I was like, you know what? This is why I wrote the book. And then both of them proceeded to tell me that the person they had given the book to has gone on to be with the ancestors. And so it took my high to a low. It was on my mind because there is a thing that's called survivor's guilt. And I know the reason that I'm here is because I still have a life to live, a purpose to fulfill. And so that is one of the reasons I wrote the book, because I felt that my story could give people hope, give them encouragement, to give them some inspiration, to keep pushing if it's their will. Then this past weekend, I went to Wade Oval Wednesdays here in Cleveland. It's a gathering where we come together on Wednesday evenings and there's a band playing and people just have a good time. There's food trucks and we're sitting in this park that's shaped as an oval. And I ran into one of my friends who buys my book for any and everybody who has cancer. And this one particular person that she had called me about the last time she wanted to buy a book for, but this person has given up. And so she was so saddened by that this young lady, she's only in her 30s, had just given up. But we all have our own journey. We all have choices we get to make for our lives. And if she's tired, she's tired. And so we have to respect that. She didn't want anyone giving her hope or encouragement or inspiration. She wanted to do things her way, and I'm okay with that. But I was thinking about, the fact that I had written this book because I was reading in the book of Luke, where Jesus had told Peter that he had prayed for him. Now that's deep in itself, right? Jesus prayed for him. But he said, you're going to go through some things. But as you go through them, don't lose your faith. Come back and strengthen your brothers and sisters. And that was my motivation for writing my book. I knew my story, my journey through cancer, both times, wasn't just for me. I wanted to use my story to help other people in their journeys, not just through cancer, but whatever the adversity is. And we all have a story. We all have something that can help someone else. But the problem is a lot of times we keep it to ourselves. Maybe because it's painful, maybe because it's shameful, or fear. Who knows what the reason is? But we all have a story. And so I wanted to come on here today to let you know or remind you, in case you forgot, that I have a writing program to help you tell your story. It's a 10-week program that will get you to your first draft of your manuscript. Now, will it be perfect? No. But does it matter? No. Somebody needs your story. Somebody's life is depending on you telling your story. We all have it. I was listening to someone, Carla Harris, who I absolutely love. If you don't know who she is, you can Google her. But I met her years ago when I worked at my previous company, and she works on Wall Street, but she's also a speaker. She's a singer. She's just dope. And I saw her say something that stuck with me. She said, half of the people are distracted and the other half are paralyzed, which means there's no one in your way to do the things that you desire to do. The only person that's in your way is you. Now I came up with that. But I just want to say, as she said, it's time to accelerate, to accelerate our lives, to accelerate telling our story. You have to accelerate where you're going, what you're going to be doing, who you're going to become. It's time. It's time. So I say all of that to say, again, my program is available for purchase. I also have a free writing program. Well, it's not a writing program, but a free webinar that I can share as well if you just want to learn how to write a book, but not be told or be coached through how to write a book. So it's up to you. But I just want you to tell your story to help someone else who may be going through something similar. That is all I have for today. Know that I love you, and I'm glad to be back on this here social media with you. And yeah, strengthen your brothers and your sisters. Show them that they too can get through whatever it is that they're going through. And if you want to know more about my 10-week writing program, you can reach out to me or you can go to my website, AndreaDCampbell.com. Take care. Bye-bye.